Man or woman of culture, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Senzu. We are back again with another video. Thank you for watching all the videos. Thank you for liking, subscribing. Love you guys. Keep on doing the hard work. All the links to all my social media channels are in the description box down below. And so in today's video, it's going to be a personal one, right? We're talking about probably one of the greatest characters that has inspired me every single day, that has continued to allow me to be the person I am today. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you can relate to who I'm talking about. Obviously, I'm talking about Batman. And the reason why I bring up Batman has to do with what I experienced this last week. There's an exhibition going on with Batman called The Batman Unmasked, which is meant to be the 85th anniversary of Batman as a character and his creation and all he's done. You know, just looking at the history from Batman from I think 1942 and 1946 or whatever, all the way down to 2024. And so it just inspired me about how much this character means to so many people. You know, we're talking about a character that essentially could be anyone, because the whole point of Batman is the cowl. Him wearing the cowl represents anyone could be Batman. The question also came across to me about why do we do the things we do? Why do we aspire to be the people we want to be? Why do we strive so much for greatness? And I think growing up as a kid, character traits of Batman can be seen in any single form of media, even including anime as well. A very clear-cut example of this would be Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Now, if you guys already don't know this, I'm a big anime fan. Been watching anime since I was what? 11? No, 8 or so. So these characters represent a human nature of striving for greatness, overcoming our obstacles, becoming the best versions of ourselves. In Batman's case, him losing his parents, him becoming the Dark Knight, him becoming this spirit of vengeance initially, but then turned into this protector of the night. And in this case, for us as human beings, for us as, you know, people who want to make it on YouTube, and for anyone who's going through this, especially with the job market currently, I'm pretty sure most people are going through, oh, hey, you're trying to apply for jobs, you're not getting the roles you want, and you're trying to think of, hey, it feels like you're not good enough. It feels like you're not worth it. It feels like you're not, like people are rejecting you. And I'm just here to tell you that, hey, we're all going through it. We're all going through some level of adversity whereby we don't feel like we're the best versions of ourselves. I apologize for my voice. I don't know why it sounds croaky. It all comes down to us not feeling confidence in ourselves and feeling confidence in what we can offer people. It comes down to the fact that every single where we go, there's someone or something telling you that you're not worth it. You're not worth it. You're not worth the money. You're not worth the effort. You're not worth of any value, even in relationships as well. And I think going to this exhibition of Batman really honed down on the fact that this is a character that we all love just because of the human nature, the human elements. Look, in terms of superheroes, Batman, Spider-Man, Superman, those are my top 3. And the reason why Batman and Spider-Man are my top 1 and 2 has to do with the fact that it could be anyone. Anyone could don the mask of Spider-Man, anyone could don the cowl of Batman, anyone could be a superhero. You're a superhero. It's all about just being decent, treating people like human beings. Even in the gaming industry as we have it now, you do have the occasional grifters who pinpoint, always selling negativity to you. And yes, maybe it has to do with them playing to the algorithm, because any controversial story does get picked up by the algo, and then that goes a long way, makes money, things like that. But it takes away from the love of what we love doing. It takes away from the love of the video games we love playing. It takes away from the love of the movies we love watching. Because every single time we have to be critical about something. And there's nothing wrong about being critical. I actually employ you to be critical about even the videos I make. If you have an issue with what I said, be critical of me. I'm critical of the games I play. I'm critical of the movies I watch. But I don't take away the fun of the things I enjoy doing. I'm not a cynic. I'm just being logical. I'm just being skeptical. I'm just being, realistic about certain things. Negativity will always play a role. And I get that you feel like you have to be negative all the time to get to where you want to get to. Like sometimes you're in your shell because you're trying to figure out that, oh, hey, why isn't things working for me? Why am I not where I want to be? And that has to do with expectations. That has to do with reality. It has to do with you setting goals for yourself, as opposed to, oh, I expect this to happen at this date, as opposed to, oh, hey, I plan to go into this field of technology or this field of engineering at some point in time, without putting pressure on yourself. And I think that's the best way we can go about doing things. And I think with Batman in general, going back to why I actually went to the exhibition, apart from me just being a fanboy and fanboying all over the place with all the costumes, all the cars, the bikes, it was a great exhibition, don't get me wrong. It shows you how much a character means to people. It shows you how much a character means to you as a person. It shows you how much of yourself you see in everything. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone sees themselves in me like with how I make my videos, how I talk about games. It's like, okay, if you're black, if you're either American, African American, you're Nigerian, you're West Indian, you're from any other place in Africa, Ghanaian, whatever, you can relate to what I'm talking about. You can relate to me being able to just come onto the camera like I'm doing right now, talking to you as a human being and not trying to sell you something. And I get that YouTube in itself is a business, but the whole point of YouTube is it's YouTube. I know I'm going off a mixer here, but the whole point of it is I'm going out of my way to do this because I have to, because I want to. And you will get the occasional negative obstacles that come your way about, oh, I'm not good enough, I'm not doing this right. Similar to what Batman went through, adversity, overcoming adversity. It's why he's a representation of hope. It's why he's a representation of something we can strive for. It's why he's a representation of, why am I doing the things I'm doing? Of course you want a better life. Why am I on YouTube? Of course, at the end of the day, I do hopefully one day want to become a content creator full time and make money off the things I love doing. That's just being transparent. That's just being realistic. Why do I enjoy being a software engineer? Why do I enjoy learning new technology? Because I'm striving for more. There are going to be obstacles along the way. You're going to feel like, oh hey, I can't do it. Oh hey, it's too hard. I keep on getting rejected. If Batman rejected himself, if Batman stopped fighting for what he believed in, if Batman stopped doing all the things he believed in doing, would he be Batman? Would he be the character we know to love? So if he can do it, why don't you? And that's the whole point of this video. The whole point of this video is establishing yourself, humbling yourself to the way that, oh hey, I'm going through a tough time right now, but also realizing that I am going to make it. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get to the point of where I want to get to. It's a matter of being resilient, being consistent, not giving up, not falling into the traps of, oh hey, I can't do this, blah blah blah, and letting the negative news around everything else stop you from being the great person that you are. So yeah, that's just the video I had for today. So that's what Batman represents. He represents hope. He represents us being able to overcome our obstacles. He represents us being able to be the best versions of ourselves. Even if it's going to take time, it might take years, it might take months, but you will get there. What I think of the video, if anyone's going through a tough time, a tough patch in life, you know, you feel like you're not worth it, you feel like you're not valued, put in the comment section down below what you've been doing to actually uplift yourself. I hope this video helps. I hope this video helps you, you know, become the best version of yourself. Not let the obstacles set in your path stop you from being you. You're him. You're her. There's no one better than you, and there's no one that will ever be better than you. The only way someone can be better than you is if you let them be better than you. And that's what matters. That's why we continue to strive for what we continue to strive for. It's why we continue to do the things we continue to do. Has more to do with us knowing fully well that we're capable of greatness and not letting anything come our way. Personal video, I know, but hey, I enjoy doing this every now and then because you guys are watching me. You guys are my supporters, not fans. You're my supporters. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. Hope to hear from you soon. Peace out.